Hello everyone, what's going on? So Kyrie Irving, he's the one be able to play or practice in a New York facility or any NBA game at this particular moment because his refusal, he made a personal decision to refuse to be vaccinated, and yeah, he's not gonna participate in any of the games, till he's full participant. And he says that, like, this is a personal decision for me. This is my body, and I believe this, it's not really politically correct that you forcing individuals to take a vaccine. Now there is more than like 90% of NBA players. More than 90% of NBA players are vaccinated right now. We already know that LeBron James, of course, they was going to talk to him, but he did it for, to continuously to provide for his family. But he just saying that, hey, I'm not forcing anyone to go ahead and get the virus, but he did it for his own choice. And I kind of agree with Kyrie Irving in a way, man. I mean, he is really bold too, because not only just athletes are have to do this, but regular folks as well, like teachers, firefighters, especially in LA County. I stated before, they had to take the vaccine, and I think this is one of the potential reasons why a lot of people are walking out of their jobs and finding other means to make money, such as doing things online. Like I was looking at YouTube creators. Shouts out to Miss V. She shared this on her community channel, on her community page. And it was a YouTube creator. This guy, during the pandemic, September of last year, he created a food channel with his parents. Asian guy who created a food channel with his parents, making food, had a whole blog. Now he's making over $50,000 a month now. And I'm looking like, man, he generated an audience. So yeah, it's people starting to get a little more creative and be a little more entrepreneurial, because it's like, when you sign that contract, pretty much, you giving up your body. It's like they own you. Even in the military, you can't. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to take these shots in order to perform the job. If that's going down from the government, and the thing is that too, you pretty much have no say in it. I mean, you have a say, but it's just unfortunate that the consequences is that if you stand up and say, hey, I don't want to take the shot, I don't want to put this, fluid inside me, now I got to lose my job. I'm able to provide for the basic necessities of my family. And a lot of people kind of cave in looking like, man, dang, I don't want to go through that situation. I mean, I don't have like $2, $3, $4 million in the bank for me to, go ahead and say, hey, forget this job, and I can use that money to invest and do other things and still live comfortably. Because at the same time, people, especially you got families and stuff, man, people be at their jobs, man, and their whole life is around that job. As far as like, when it comes to their expenses, like their car payments, what's going to pay their car insurance, their car note, things like that, or rent. If I lose this job, man, I might be under financial distress. And it's already stressful enough, going through the pandemic. So I mean, with Kyrie Irving, man, I mean, he signed like a 4 year, $136 million contract. Making $34 million a year. He's potentially was going to make that, and then but at least I said the good thing is, according to the article, the Brooklyn Nets still had to pay him 40. They had to pay him to equivalent to 40 away games. They had to pay him all 40 away games. He's still getting to have a net of $19 million. And I'm not sure how his financial state is though, but that's pretty good. And he doesn't want to give up. He don't want to retire. He loved the game. He said, I'm not going to just give up on my dream and chasing for a championship and playing ball all because of a vaccine. And so he's making a bold statement, man. But I mean, I wish I was with like him like that, because I could have sworn because me in the military, I did not want to take the vaccine, the jab or whatever, but I had to. I mean, I felt like it was a fight I wasn't going to win. But like I said, I hope God is with him. I'm pretty sure he's not the only one. Some people walk out their jobs, like nurses, a lot of healthcare workers. But this is gonna be really interesting. He wanted to play with James Harden. He wanted to play with Kevin Durant. He wanted to create a championship team for the Brooklyn Nets, man. But because Kyrie Irving is a big piece, man. But at the same time, man, you got to do what you got to do, man, for yourself. So it's going to be really interesting how this is going to play out. You got the general manager, Mr. Mark, so Sean Marks, he was like, look, man, I respect Kyrie, but same time, we just got to go with the, New York guidelines in this particular moment. He has to be vaccinated in order to play, despite how talented he is. So, yeah, $380,000 fine, man, per game. Potentially losing just a lot of money, man, and losing out on $185 million extension too. So there's a lot of money at stake that's going on here. But he said he doesn't like losing money. So I don't know if he's going to continue to keep this up or just want to go ahead and like, hey, let me just take the jab and keep playing. So we'll see, man. But it's gonna put a lot of stress on him because nobody want to lose $380,000 per, you know what I'm saying, per game. That's a lot, man. So it is what it is, man. But it's your boy Young Lee Jr. Y'all continue to like, comment, subscribe for me, share this video. This is my thoughts on the Kyrie Irving situation. I'm out. Deuces.